Okay, hi. Yeah, I'm going to do a demo here on the GNX foot pedal. I really like these pedals because it's all in one. It's got stomp boxes, it's got a volume wall pedal, it's got an onboard recording studio built right in. It has a drum machine. You can plug a microphone into it and of course play your guitar through it, and so really you can record everything you need to right on a memory card that comes with it, and then or that has a slot for a memory card, SD card, and then you can put that SD card into your computer and pull the MP3 off of there of the recording that you made. So I'm going to try to do a demo here to try to help make it a little easier for those that have had these. They get frustrated or because it seems so complex. But if you think of it as a miniature recording studio with stomp boxes and a drum machine, you know, it kind of makes more sense to you. It's broken down into this left side of the pedal. This is basic recording side there, where you do all your recording and loading of tracks. Where you see all the green lights there, those are tracks. And you know, you can record 8 tracks. Then you can actually do you can load some of the tracks that you already did and record them into a previous track, so it opens up more tracks, so you can really do 32 tracks. But you know, if you're just doing simple recording, 8's plenty to do. Okay. Then they have the Stomp Box buttons here. Each one has a different function depending on what you're doing at the time. And knowing that is kind of important. It does say what they are on the top of each one. The first pedal on the left, there's the amp channel, and or it turns on the drums or the MP3 on and off. The next button is called the Stomp Box button. It also controls, it's Control A, and it's also stops and rewinds the recording when you're in record mode. You notice that in the blue section there, okay, that it has a little square that signifies it's the stop button, like on a cassette player. That's the symbol for stop. And then of course the rewind button. You also have on the next button 3, Control B, chorus and modulation button for when you're in Stomp Box mode. It also is the record button, and you can tell by that little right to the right of the 3, you have the round button that signifies recording. Number 4, you have Control C. It controls the delay when you're in Stomp Box mode, and it also is the play button, if you notice the arrow there. Number 5 is the drum tempo. You can set drum tempos with the tap of your foot, or the metronome also that it has with the tap of your foot. If you notice underneath each button, you have drums and MP3 player. Turn on and off with that first button. Also, it's each one you can bypass just by stepping on them when you're in Stomp Box mode. Say you got a distortion on and you want to you know, turn off the distortion, you want just straight through guitar, then you hit the same button that that you're controlling there, and it just bypasses the sound, whether it's a Stomp Box, chorus, or delay. If you press buttons number 3 and 4 together at the same time, you have hope I'm not getting that glare. You have a tuner, so it has an onboard tuner, and then the mode. When you step on that button, it toggles between the different modes of whether it's Stomp Box, record mode, play mode, and so forth. Over here in this section, I'll zoom out so you can see where I'm going, and it's kind of like the upper right corner. This is where all the drum machines are and everything in there. There's a big round dial here that you turn to access the different sounds that it has. You've seen Stevie Ray. There's a ton of sounds in here that this thing does. You can create your own sounds, of course, but it has some preloaded ones that are really neat. This is your the area where you can select drums and some utilities that you can go into for different ways that you can patch your sounds and turn it on and off different inputs and outputs for various recording scenarios. That's found on the utility button, and it does take a little work to get to understand it, but if you get a basic knowledge of what these buttons do, then it makes it a little easier. There's no way I can explain the whole thing in a very short video here. I'm just trying to give an overview at this point, and we'd almost have to do one video per each section. But you can see that the drums are turned on and off. You can get a pattern, a style of drums. Let's see. And so, let me get a pattern going here. You can see when I hit pattern, that button, it says over here 8-beat. Then you use this guy, the little circular thing that you can turn, the little dial, and it tells you all the different styles of drums there are: country, jazz, progressive, dance, reggae. There's metronome in the back, so that 4/4 time. There's a bunch of different things: hard rock, rock. So there's a bunch of drum beats in there that you can access. Change the tempo of them, up or down. 4/4 time, 3/4 time. Different time signatures that you can use. So you think of this as kind of like a multi-purpose area there, but a lot of your drum stuff is there along with some of the utilities. You can also select different amp models over there. Also, it shows you right up there for different amps that you want to access or simulate. Okay. In the center section here, as you can see, right in the middle, you have these knobs and buttons, and then you have all these descriptions on the side. And basically, those would be like controlling individual stomp boxes and or wah-wahs. Or if you know anything about Boss, and you've had a Boss pedal, or you've had a compressor or blues pedal, type stomp box or tube screamer type box. Well, this has all those in it. They're just all compressed inside. Instead of having all those boxes, now you just access them by selecting the different types of things you want to do, whether it's reverb, a delay, chorus, noise gate, stomp box, whammy bar, compression, wah-wah, and then it gives you all the different combinations that you can use to change settings, tempos, frequencies, tremolo, the amount of time that it goes on and off, and all those types of things. So you can fine tune anything, then you can save it. So really you can build your own type of stop box in combinations of that and save it into a user preset that I think has about 70 spots where you can save stuff like that. So anyway, it's really a cool unit. I'm already going on 8 minutes here, and we just kind of did an overview, really, of the box. I'm going to go ahead and try to see if I can get some sounds on it with some drums. And no, I think I better do another video for that, because it's going to take a while for me to get everything set up on it. But this is the GNX 4. And I hope you're not afraid of them, but you can realize that it's really a very useful tool for the guy that wants to have a little miniature studio at home, and also a band to play along with as far as the drum machine is concerned. Very useful for that. It's a lot nicer to practice your scales with a drum machine than it is just a simple metronome. So it seems like it brings out a little more creativity. And this has all of that and more. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this intro to the GNX 4. They also have different models of this, of course way upgraded stuff, but I think people just shied away from them because it looked too complex, but I really like them. They're very good machines. So anyway, God bless. Check out edsguitarlessons.com. Look for the next video that I'll kind of go over recording some of the stop boxes and drum machines and try to make it short and sweet. Have a good day. Bye.